let's say we have a number line here, and I ask you, where is the point -2? Can you find out where -2 is? And you can say, of course, because we start at the point 0, and then minus means we have to go to the left of 0, and we have to go 2 units because this is -2. So we go 1 unit, and then we go 1 more unit, and then we said this is our point -2. Now let's say if I ask you, can you find out where is the point +3? And you will do the exact same thing, except this is plus, so we have to go to the right side of 0, and this time we have to go 3 units. So we have to go 1 unit, 1 unit, and finally 1 more unit, and this is +3. Now, is it possible that -2 and +3 are not these 2 points but any other point? And the answer is no, it is not possible. That means if we are given a number line and if we are given the point we can exactly identify on the number line where the point or the points are, right? Now, let's say we draw a rough map of our city. Let's say this area outlined in yellow is my city or my town, right? Also, let's imagine that these 2 points represent, let's say this point, let's call it point A. Let's say point A represents where I live, my home, and this point, let's call it point B, and let's say point B represents where my best friend lives, his home, right? Now, can I define point B in relation to my home? Of course we can, because if there are 2 points, we can draw a straight line, and then we know once we have a line, we can define where exactly the 2 points are. So in other words, we can draw a number line and we can exactly define in relation to my home where my friend lives. Now let's say, just for fun, let's add another point here, and let's say this point we call it C, and this is a playground. So my friend comes over to my home and then together we go to the playground. Now, can I define point C in relation to my home? Again, because these are 2 points, we can draw a number line and then we can exactly define point C in relation to my home, right? And now let's say once we finish playing, we want to get back from the playground, we want to go together to my friend's home. So can we define my friend's home from the playground? Of course we can, because again, 2 points, we can draw a line and we can define the friend's home from the playground. Now, if you take a step back, and what we have done here is whenever we are taking 2 points, we are able to define 1 point in relation to the other point. In other words, if we take 2 points, we can draw a line and we can define exactly where on that line the 2 point lies, right? But if we look at all the 3 points together, we take this point, point A, point B, and point C. If we take all these 3 points together, can we define these 3 points on a line? Clearly, these are non-collinear points. They are not in a straight line. We need more than a line to define these 3 points together.